Hello and welcome. Introduction. Now, in my last three videos, I talked about the task scheduler. Now, the scheduler is part of the real-time operating system. In short, RTOS, RTOS. So in this video, I would like to explore the real-time operating system. Now, here's a diagram that represents the RTOS. Now, the kernel is a core component of RTOS. Its responsibility is for managing and controlling the system resources and providing essential services to applications and processes. Now, it provides services such as task scheduling, memory management, device drivers, interrupt handling, inter-process communication, and so on. Now, we've focused on the scheduler in the last three videos. Basically, as a quick reminder, the task of the scheduler is to determine which task to run and when to run that task. So a real-time operating system is a piece of software, all right, that sits between the hardware and the user code or application software. Now, it is an abstraction layer that hides the details of the processor from the application software. What that means is the user application software will interact with the RTOS, and the user application doesn't need to know much about the hardware. Now, a simple embedded system application probably do not need an RTOS. All right. So, but there are some embedded system applications that are running several tasks at one time. So these bigger embedded system will require some form of scheduling of the task, and the RTOS, or the real-time operating system, can help in easing the task of scheduling. Now, there are several free and open source real-time operating systems available. Now, in this video, I'd like to focus on a software that is called FreeRTOS. Now, FreeRTOS is one of the most widely used real-time operating system. Basically, FreeRTOS is a small and simple real-time operating system designed for embedded system. It is written mostly in C, but there are a few assembly functions. Now, these assembly functions are included to cater for architecture specific of the microcontroller. Setting up FreeRTOS. Now, to set up FreeRTOS, we need to go visit this particular web page or website and download the code from this website to set up FreeRTOS, particularly for the 8MB328P microcontroller. Now, the link of this web page is given in the description below. Okay, so I've launched the website or web page of John Cobb, and I like to zoom in here onto this part here, the AVR underscore 328P underscore FreeRTOS. You click on that. It takes you to this page and you look for the code, this button here, click on it, and if you scroll down this pop-up box, and at the bottom you'll see download zip. Now you need to download this file. Now before we do that, we need to create a folder on a C drive, or it doesn't have to be C drive, but I think it's best just to put it on C drive. On C drive, create a folder. Let me just show you my setup. So here is my C drive, and I've created a folder called free RTOS. All right, if you can call this folder, you can name this folder, give it other names, that's okay, but I've called it free RTOS. And it should be blank or should be empty, but I've already downloaded my zip file. Let me just go back to the web page, sorry. So click on this. And you go to your C drive, as mentioned earlier. This is free RTOS. Where am I going? Here it is. Open it. Now, because I've already downloaded my file, so I'm going to click on cancel. All right. Let me go back to that folder. Now, once you have downloaded the zip file, unzip it, and you will get this. In my case, I will have this folder. Now, if I double click on this folder, open it up, and you'll see these files in that folder. All right. So we leave it for the time being. If you want to go up the next, go back here. All right. Okay, so now we need to launch the AtMel Studio 7. So it's launching now. Okay, so we can start a new project. Either we use this option here, or we go to File, New, and Project. Scroll down this slot here, highlight GCC C executable project. Go down here, give the project a name. I'm going to call my project free RTOS lesson 0. Now you can call your project any other names, entirely up to you. Once you're happy with it, then you go down to this corner here, click OK. It now wants you to punch in your device. The device that we're going to use is AtMega 328P. Highlight that option. Now, the reason why we're using AtMega 328P is because it is available. That's the microcontroller on the Arduino Uno R3. So once we select the device, we click OK. And the project is set up. So here is the source code where we're supposed to type in our program, and then move over to this right-hand side to the Solution Explorer. We can see these folders with all these files here. Locate main.c, click on it, highlight it, then right-click, and then in this pop-up window, scroll down, and then look for Open File Location. That's the third option. Click on it. All right, so mine's here. All right, so what we need to do now, I'm going to minimize. Next is we look for the folder that we downloaded our this folder here. All right, the folder on drive C where we stored our zip file and the unzip file folder here. So what we need to do is to I'm going to like, okay, so and then put the file location that we opened up earlier from Atmel Studio 7. So put them side by side. What I want to do now is to copy this folder from the free RTOS folder. Yours might be a different folder, but mine is free RTOS on drive C. Copy that. All right, copy that. Move over to the other window from the to the free RTOS lesson 0 window that we opened up earlier. So, and then paste that, all right, onto this. Now close this window. We don't need it now, and expand this. So now in the project folder, we have the what do you call the folder with all the files. Now what we can do is to we could leave the name like this. All right, doesn't matter. You could rename it, but I think it makes things a little bit messier. Okay, now go to this, open up the folder. Now let's delete these first 3 folders. We don't need them. All right, delete it. Then keep the source folder. We need it. And then we need to delete all these files except for the free RTOS config.h. We want to leave this here, but all the other files, we need to delete them. All right, so we'll delete these 3 files. These 3. All right. So that's what we have now. So let us now go back to Atmel Studio. All right. At the Atmel Studio, go to the Solution Explorer panel. Now you still see this folder and some of these files here. Now, what I want you to do now is to go to the toolbar up here. All right, in the Solution Explorer panel, look for this icon called Show All Files. Highlight and then click on it, and you see the whole bunch of files appearing in the Solution Explorer now. And this is the, as you can see, this is the AVR underscore 328P underscore free RTOS dash master folder that we copied to the folder earlier. So we collapse this one, highlight it. Now what we need to do now is to right click on this and then look for the option in this pop-up box. Look for include in project option. Click on it. Can you see now it's highlighted? All right, so all the files, the entire folder now is included in our solution. All right, now you may want to choose to have debug and this other file. I don't think we need this one, but anyway, I'll include it just in case. And then now what we need to do is to go back to free RTOS folder up to the top here. All right, right click, and then we need to go to all right, right click, and we need to go to properties. All right, and go to the left side of the screen and look for toolchain. Click on toolchain and the configuration managers pops up. Now under AVR/GNU C compiler, go to directories, click on it, and here is another pop-up box. Now look for these include paths option up here. Now look for the add item icon, which is the first one. Click on that, and then you will see this pop-up box here. Go to this option here with the 3 dots, click on it. Another window pops up. What I need you to do is to click on the free RTOS lesson 0. All right, go to the AVR_328P_free RTOS dash master folder. Go to source, select include. Just select, you don't need to open it. Then go down to the bottom right and click on select folder. And then go back to this box here and click OK. Can you see now it's included in the paths? Now, just one more. We need to include, go to add item, repeat this, click on these 3 dots, select free RTOS lesson 0, click on that, open AVR_328P free RTOS dash master, go to source. Now this time go to portable, open it up, then go to GCC folder, open it up, select AddMega328P folder, don't open it, go down to the right hand side, bottom right hand side, select folder, click on that, and then go back to this pop-up box here and click OK. And you can see that path been included. And that before we close this, we need to save it. Go to the top here, save all files. Now we can close this now. Make sure the asterisk next to the folder name is gone. That means it's saved. So once it's saved, you close this. Now, the next step now is to go to the toolbar of the AddMail Studio 7. Go to Build, scroll down, and look for Build Free RTOS Lesson 0. Click on that. All right, so there is there are 2 errors and 4 warnings. We need to resolve the errors first. So scroll down, go to the error list panel, scroll down. Don't worry about this one yet. Just scroll down, and you can see this other errors. F_CPU undeclared first use in this function. So select that or double click that, and this folder pops up. All right. Okay, so once you double click on this free RTOS config.h file will pop up. Now what you need to do is to go to this top of this list here. The error is here. It says it is not defined, the F_CPU. So what we need to do is to, at the top here, I've already copied it earlier, so you need to add this line, define hash define space F_CPU 16 1 2 3 4 5 6 zeros. You need to add 160000000 UL. All right, so that is the frequency of the CPU, 16 megahertz. And can you go back up and you can see the asterisk here? What you need to do is to save. Now, once it's saved, it's the asterisk is gone. That means this thing is okay. You can close this now, and then go back to build to the toolbar on Atmel Studio 7. Go for build, and then either build FreeRTOS lesson 0 or rebuild FreeRTOS lesson 0. I click on rebuild. Now you see, because we got rid of that error, we got rid of the other error. So now there are 0 errors. Now this program is ready to go. Now regarding these 4 warnings, I would warnings are there to tell us there are certain things that like for example here it says that this particular variable is declared but not used, so it won't stop the program working. That's the beauty of warnings. It will work, but it's there to tell us that these things here are there. I'm going to resolve this in another video. All right, for now, for this project, for this video, I'm going to leave these warnings in place because it takes a bit of time to explain this. All right, so we'll leave these files, these warnings here for the time being. The critical part is we have to make sure there are no errors in the program. All right. Okay, so I will stop here for the time being, and in my next video, I'll show you how to write a program to blink an LED using FreeRTOS. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please join me in the next video. Goodbye.